High-functioning anxiety is one of the most misunderstood forms of anxiety, because on the outside, everything looks fine. You're productive, responsible, reliable. People see you as calm, capable, even successful. But inside, your mind rarely slows down. High-functioning anxiety doesn't stop you from living your life. It quietly lives alongside it. And because it doesn't look like panic or breakdowns, it often goes unnoticed even by the person experiencing it. Here are 9 subtle signs of high-functioning anxiety that most people miss. You're constantly busy, not because you love being productive, but because stillness feels uncomfortable. When you slow down, your thoughts get louder. So you keep moving, working, planning, doing. Busyness becomes a way to avoid what your mind does in silence. You often feel tense, even when things are going well. Your body doesn't fully relax. Your jaw stays tight. Your shoulders stay raised. You're always waiting for something to go wrong, even during moments of calm. You overthink conversations long after they end. What you said, how it sounded, what they might have meant. Not because you were insecure, but because your mind is trained to look for mistakes before they become problems. You struggle to rest without guilt. When you're not being productive, you feel uneasy, as if resting needs to be justified. Even relaxation comes with pressure to rest correctly or efficiently. You appear confident, but you constantly second-guess yourself internally. You may take on responsibility easily, yet privately question if you're doing enough, being enough, or missing something important. Your standards for yourself are higher than anyone else's. You're emotionally self-controlled, sometimes to the point of suppression. You rarely show distress. You rarely ask for help. You've learned how to function through anxiety, not how to release it. You're highly dependable, but deeply exhausted. People trust you because you always show up. What they don't see is how much energy it takes to maintain that consistency while your mind is always racing. You prepare excessively, mentally rehearsing outcomes, anticipating problems, planning backup plans. Preparation feels like safety. Control feels like calm. But the calm never fully arrives. You often feel misunderstood when people say, "You don't seem anxious," because anxiety, for you, doesn't look chaotic. It looks like composure, achievement, responsibility. High-functioning anxiety isn't a weakness. It's a survival strategy. At some point, your nervous system learned that staying alert, prepared, and productive was the safest way to exist. And it worked. But surviving isn't the same as feeling at peace. Awareness is the first step. Not to judge yourself, but to understand why rest feels hard, why your mind stays busy, and why calm sometimes feels unfamiliar. You don't need to become less capable. You need to become kinder to the part of you that's been holding everything together. If this felt familiar, you're not alone, even if you've always appeared strong.